I had got a free stock of this when it was like $11 or something like this, and now it's up to 87. So I love this. Diamondback Energy is another great company.
NANI? Dynamite!
Hey, what's up? How we doing? A lot of this has been going on in the stock market as a reflection of what's been happening in the government. So this past week, the House, Senate both have managed to the Senate has now passed a historic bill, because I think this is the second time or the first time Kamala Harris got to use her vote to help give us the tide in the Senate. And Christian Sinema and the motherfucking Muchin guy, they all agreed, and we got this great bill passed that's going to help with healthcare, that's going to help with the shortage that's going on, that's going to help with the recession, that's going to help with a lot of things. But the most important thing I think is going to happen over the course of 10 years, a $10 billion investment into EV type things, which is basically green energy, wind, electric, reusable energies, things like that. And when you think about that, you think about stock investments, I hope, because I can't build a battery, but I can definitely invest in one. So I wanted to see, because my portfolio's up 18% from the devastating 20%. So I've almost made half. I've almost covered myself before the end of the year, and that's without my dividends. With my dividends in place, I'm 10% above my current status, which is great. So we're going to take a look at some of the stocks that I think I want to start investing in if they have dividend backgrounds, right? So we want to look at energy, we want to look at stocks, we want to look at EVs, we want to look at ETFs. But overall, let's get a better understanding of the stocks that should be powering through. And to start, we're going to talk about the battery stocks. Every company that is going to have electric, solar, or any of that type of charging situation, they're going to need batteries to function off of. So Nexus Energy, Solid Power Incorporated, and these are all the ticker symbols for them on the side. Lithium America Corporate and Fryer Batteries are all going to get a major bump and boost. And we've also seen them get this type of boost because when the announcement came out, all of these stocks got boosted up. The energy sector in the stock market is going to go up. But I want people to understand something, the chaser of that. There's a bunch of diehard people out here who are not going to give up on the investment on gases. And they just came off of record numbers. They had their best records after having a fuel shortage and gas prices were going through the roof because, Q3 had to be closed off strong. Once you understand the stock market, you understand the pricing system, because everyone's like, oh, gas prices are going through the roof. Gas prices are going through. Oh, what? Damn. Energies is down 10%. So all the rest of the stock market had to suffer to bolster them back up. And now that they crossed the finish line, all the stocks are magically back up to normal. No one's having a good earnings call or anything like that. Netflix lost another million subscribers. So nothing major has happened, but somehow, some way, they're all doing better. And it's because the pressure from the energy companies has finally let off because they've got their keep now. They're full. They're good. They're satisfied. So don't sleep on the gases. They're going to come through. They pay great dividends if you can get in, but now would not be time. So top utility stocks for August in 2022. And I'm not giving you guys advice here on what to buy. I'm just giving you guys the perspective that I'm seeing and thinking about. So best values for utility stocks right now, their price, NRG. I actually own a lot of NRG. I own 38 shares of NRG and I got in around $20 or something like that. UGL was something very interesting to me because it has a dividends attached to it, and I love that dividend payout for it. And all their PE ratios are at least above 1. NRG is going to be super slow because it had a major dip, so it had a long way to go. They're still recovering. And OGE, I've never heard of them, but I'm interested to see if they have a dividend and do on it. Tesla, I own 5 shares of Tesla. I got in around 600, and it's up significantly now. They're like 700, so that's a great thing. Fastest growing utilities, PCG. They recently acquired a bunch of new grids, so this makes perfect sense to me and why their price is going up. They've also have UGI Corporation, which is somewhere out on the West Coast, I believe. They do a lot of wind-related stuff, if my memory serves me correctly. Company description above. And DTE, someone I have to look into, but these are the fastest growing utility stocks, so that's something to think on. And then for the old school boys, right? Gaining the most momentum. The Russell 1000, this is an ETF. Utility Spider, this is another ETF. ETFs are basically, for anybody who doesn't know, ETFs are like a group of stocks being followed, and they go up and down based on how the group's doing. So it's a great way to be sort of invested in multiple stocks without having to buy all the stocks. But now you have fractional shares, so you can make your own ETF portfolio, honestly. And this was cool. So I wanted to say, okay, those are for the utilities. Let's talk energy. For energy, APA, great buy-in price, actually. Marathon, I have $80, not $80. I had got a free stock of this when it was like $11 or something like this. And now it's up to 87, so I love this. Diamondback Energy is another great company. Hard to get into, though, because finding the right price is super hard. If I had the money for it and I was invested in it, I'd be doing it. But one thing about me that a lot of people don't know, they do know this. I'm a dividend investor, but sometimes you have to buy non-dividend stocks to keep you in the green, to keep you balanced out, because you need high-performing stocks. You want high-performing stocks to kind of run your portfolio. But Marathon, great price to buy in it no matter when it is, because Marathon, you literally see Marathons on every corner. And as far as I'm concerned, there's always going to be somebody wanting to drive a diesel truck or some shit like that, so I don't have to worry about that going down. OXY I own. And Russell 1000, another one showing up for XL. So that's 2 in a row. And then the solar stocks. This was the last one I wanted to talk about. Solar stocks are going to go up through the roof because a lot of them are going to be acquiring each other. And when these contracts start coming out from the government to start giving people, these companies, contracts to go out and put solars out there at a discounted rate, they're going to get subsidized for that. So you want to make sure you invest in it. And it's kind of funny because this is Canadian solar. So that means our number 2 isn't even American owned. We got to get our shit out there. The fastest growing ones, SolarEdge Technologies is one I actually know about. And I know that they do a lot of big office buildings because they have zero carbon emission after 2 years. So that's good one. Jinko Solar is another good one. This one used to be like $3 back in the day. Should have kept up with that one. I don't think solar has a lot of dividend related stocks, which makes it a hard sell for me. But it's definitely something that I am encouraged and excited to see more of. But that's just me giving y'all like the 411, right? Clap it up. I don't want you to be like, dang, you don't even put me on or nothing like that. I'm putting you on right now. I'm giving away trade secrets right now so that you can be caught up and get your portfolio. And if you want to, invest and make sure that you're all caught up to speed, you can do that by using my link to get yourself 3 free socks. Weeble. There's the sign up link. You can use that link to get yourself signed up for Weeble. You'll get some free stocks to start out, and then next time we're talking about some stocks, you'll actually know what the hell I'm talking about because you'll be invested. There's never a bad time to invest. Period. It's literally legal gambling.